What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about Crenshaw High School, a legacy of excellence and influence.
Yeah, make video, you know, this is for sure, Yeah, make video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby. Yeah, make video, you know, this is for sure, Yeah, make video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby. For the dime moves and the lokes, for the 6-4s on spokes.
Crenshaw High School opened its doors on January 28, 1968, as an experimental school in Los Angeles, California. As the city's population rapidly grew, the Los Angeles Board of Education developed a plan to build new schools to alleviate the overcrowding. As part of this expansion, South LA was designated for two new high schools, Crenshaw High School and Locke High School, both designed to ease enrollment pressures at Dorsey, Manual Arts, and Washington High Schools. To make way for Crenshaw's 25-acre campus, several buildings in the Park Mesa Heights neighborhood were cleared. From the very beginning, Crenshaw drew students from diverse communities, including Baldwin Hills, Leimert Park, and the Crenshaw District. The student body initially included many from affluent backgrounds, living in or near the surrounding areas. Crenshaw quickly became one of the top schools in the district. However, within just 4 years, local newspapers seized coverage of its academic achievements, award-winning programs, and scholarship opportunities nationwide. Around this time, the school district implemented a busing program, rezoning parts of View Park, Windsor Hills to attend Crenshaw, alongside students assigned to Palisades and Westchester High Schools. One of the more known rappers on the West Coast comes out of Crenshaw High. His name is Ice-T. Born in New Jersey but raised in Crenshaw area, Ice-T attended the school alongside figures like O.G. Cutes and Chucky Madison of the Magnificent Seven Crips. He witnessed firsthand the rise of gang conflicts between the Van Ness Boys, later known as the V&Gs, and the West Side Crips. Despite these challenges, Ice-T became a pioneer figure in hip-hop, shaping the gangster rap movement and later transitioning into acting. By December of 1972, violence between the Brims and West Side Crips had escalated so severely that the principal of Crenshaw High School described the school as Fort Crenshaw.
It was bad in a way because sometimes the paddy wagon would come. Then they would have recognition day or gang day, and then it would be more activity. It was always in the news. It was just straight. It was awful, man. Other kids were like, I could imagine how they felt around it now in retrospect. We had Craig Craddock would come up there.
Jourdain's book recounts the potential for violence. As sure as water is wet, Chucky Madison of the Magnificent Seven was shot in the school parking lot, confirming that war was inevitable.
So what happened is I caught the dude that did it at the light. Remember I told you that light on 69th, it takes like 5 minutes to change? So I'm standing up in the doorway of Steps Pool Hall, and this is like a year later, like a year or two later, and the car pulls up, and it's stuck at the light, and the car is unique. So I run over to the car, and I said, "Hey, man, what's up, man? You the one who busted on my cousin?" And he says, "Look, Cutes," he says, "Man, I've been trying to get to talk to you, but we never, get to see each other." And I said, "Well, we're seeing each other now." And he says, "Well, I want to tell you exactly what happened." And I says, "Okay, tell me." And then he says, "Can we get out of the street?" And I says, "No, we can't go nowhere," like that. And then he's telling me everything that happens. And he told me that Chucky opened his door to his car and pulled them out his car. That's what he said. He said, I didn't go up to the school to mess with your cousin. He said, I wasn't even thinking about your cousin. He said, but what am I to do? Somebody opened my car door and pulled me out of my car, just like you doing right now. I said, all right, man, go.
Then you had you had Cutes and you had Gary Lane, you had Mouse, you had Rusty, you had all them dudes, man, and they had their own thing, Magnificent Seven.
Over time, the VNGs, or Van Ness Gangsters, added 5-4 to their name, becoming the 54th Street VNGs, known as they are today. Crenshaw High and Washington High became focal points for violence on the west side, while Dorsey and Manual Arts faced their own gang-related struggles.
I had to use the Madison's address to check in the school because it was district, registration. If you wasn't in that district, it wasn't going to let you go to the school. So I took that up there, got in there. Now there's already gangs up there at the school, so they want me to go up there and try to really go in there with the mandate to flip it completely like that. So you already had Michael Johnson there. You already had some guys there, but they were going to class. You had Chucky Madison. He was there already. So you had people that were already there because they live in the district to go there. I'm coming from Washington. So, because I went to Washington for like maybe a week or two. And then I end up going there because I'm getting a fight at Washington. So I get there, and man, they're coming up to the school on Friday deep from Manual. So Manual's coming up there backing them up. So we out there in the front fighting, on the side fighting, fighting in the school. Clarence Hoover's coming up there. So Clarence Hoover comes up there too because he's got girlfriends up there. So he would come up there. He would be fighting. But they fighting guys their own age that don't even go to the school.
At the time, the Brims controlled much of South LA's west side. However, by 1974, Crenshaw had developed a reputation as a Crip stronghold, particularly dominated by first and second generation rolling 60s. One of the most known original Crips and author, Tony Stacy, also attended Crenshaw during this time, as well as Lil Caesar from Inglewood Family. Both have interviews on this platform. Despite the school's complex history with gang culture, Crenshaw's legacy remains strong, continuing to shape new generations of leaders, athletes, and artists. By 1977, the Los Angeles Unified School District was transporting over 18,000 students, primarily black students, to schools in predominantly white neighborhoods. Many parents in South LA believed the West Side and the Valley schools were much safer and offered a higher quality education. Despite the challenges, Crenshaw High School became more than just a school. It became a pillar of the community. Known for its strong academic programs and competitive athletics and cultural influence, Crenshaw gained national recognition, particularly for its basketball and football teams. Legendary coach Willie West Jr. led the boys basketball team for over 30 years, guiding them to multiple LA City and California state championships. In 1985, Crenshaw achieved a historic undefeated record of 24-0, winning the city section title behind David Carter, a talented 5'11" senior guard. That same year, Crenshaw traveled to Sweden, winning the International High School Basketball Tournament and securing a World Championship title. Today, the team plays in the Willie E. West Jr. Pavilion, named in honor of their legendary coach. One of the school's most heated rivalries is with Susan Miller Dorsey High School, a matchup that has fueled legendary games and school spirit for generations. Beyond sports, Crenshaw has shaped some of the most influential figures in sports, entertainment, politics, and music. Some of its most notable alumni include Marques Johnson, an NBA champion and Fox Sports analyst, Darryl Strawberry, 8-time Major League Baseball All-Star, 2 times World Series champion, one with the Mets in '86 and another with the Yankees in '96. Wendell Tyler, UCLA and NFL running back, 2-time Super Bowl player. Chris Brown, Major League Baseball All-Star third baseman. James T. Butts Jr., Mayor of Inglewood, former Santa Monica Police Chief. Larry Elder, nationally syndicated radio personality. Charles Lockett, he played college football for Long Beach State University from 1983 to 1986. He was selected by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 3rd round with the 66th overall pick of the 1987 NFL Draft. Marcus Martin. As a senior, Martin helped the team win the 2010 LA City Division I championship. He received All-LA City, All-State Division I First Team, Offensive Lineman of the Year, and Los Angeles Times All-Star honors. He was selected by the San Francisco 49ers in the 3rd round of the 2014 NFL Draft. He played college football for the USC Trojans. Kevin Ollie, the former head coach of the University of Connecticut's men's basketball team and one of only 4 African-American coaches to ever win an NCAA men's basketball championship. He was the captain of the Minnesota Timberwolves in the 2008-2009 season and played for the Oklahoma City Thunder, where Kevin Durant says Ollie taught him the ropes and changed the culture of Thunder basketball. John Williams, he also played basketball for the Cougars. He went on to become an LSU basketball legend and would eventually be drafted in the NBA. Crenshaw High has been prominently featured in movies, TV shows, and literature, further solidifying its impact on pop culture. The school was featured in the hit family television series Moesha. Bring It On, All or Nothing was filmed in Crenshaw's gym. Love and Basketball used Crenshaw's facilities. Miles Corner's book chronicled Crenshaw High's gifted and talented magnet program, and Still We Rise. A Wrinkle in Time featured the school in key scenes. From the classroom to the world stage, Crenshaw High School stands as a testament to excellence, resilience, and the power of community. Once a Cougar, always a Cougar. That's going to do it for this edition of KMAC Videos. Hope you enjoyed the video. Little history about Crenshaw High School, academics, athletics, and gangbanging. I'm out of here, y'all. Be sure to click that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
This is Los Angeles. This is Marques.